in the game. Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe
What's up, man, guy?
something
Sis,
taken
Let's
from
start
me,
next week.
from me.
first grade
Let's start
ABC
on those
countdown to
parties.
Always be messing with me.
Start on next
Billy the
Can't
Army.
it chill and let me be
week.
free? Can't I take away all this pain?
Go
I
back to
try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me.
back over.
We must host it when you come back. We will just have a
Part of me, feeling like a freak on a leash, feeling like I
have
have
a
no
good luck.
release.
The past last thing that's all.
How many times have I
You
felt
see?
disease?
You gotta get. You have to bring the whole yellow pig back. No, yes, that's good. Go get the scissors. So you can cut it. Huh?
Sometimes I
Because you're supposed to.
cannot take this place.
No, that's why I had the dotted line.
Sometimes it's my life I
No?
can't taste.
Alright. You don't want to cut it, fine.
Sometimes I
Put it back in your
cannot
folder.
feel my
Let me keep this
face.
calendar out so we know what we
You'll
gotta
never
do each day.
see me fall from grace.
Wait, please find and return the form. I forget where I found it. And then the winner is boom.
Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play worse safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him out of public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They go play action here on 1st down. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And the Jets, 1st down.
They're going to look to throw. Going right back to Wilson. Pushing through the contact. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
second and goal from inside the 5. They'll set up a throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Quincy Williams. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. Throwing here is May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
They'll throw with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
The 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's got it to Williams. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henderson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So part of it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want it. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
First down, New York.
There's Hall bringing in another one. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Now back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of